So as I may have said in a previous video, I'm going to be doing a diet reset of sorts. I might have talked about doing the BBBE, which is the beef, bacon, butter, and egg challenge or whatever, which is basically, it's just a simplified carnivore diet. And I've already started that. Today is actually the 5th day, I believe, I've been doing this reset, and I feel pretty damn fantastic. And it's just no surprise, I've been here before. It's just, but being so caught up in everything else kind of makes it, you forget about what it is and why you do it. And if you do follow me on Instagram, you can follow along. I've been posting every single day. I post every single meal. Just comment in my posts what I eat to what you eat. I'm doing this for some accountability for myself, but I like to be able to offer accountability to other people. I've even seen people on the Facebook page posting their food, which is awesome because I like to see what you're actually eating and not just what you say you're eating. And I just want to inspire people to do a little bit better for themselves. But I will be posting every single thing I eat. I will post all the things I've eaten in these update videos as well. I'm not sure how many I'll do per week, maybe just one per week to keep it easy. So before I even start, I want to say that any of the things that I'm going to be doing doesn't mean you have to do them. If you want to follow the things that I set for myself, feel free to do that. But if you're on a different diet and you want to also follow along, but these are the things I'll be eating over the next 30 days, mostly beef and chicken. I'll eat some pork and fish and like any other meat I want to. I'll eat some eggs here and there because I definitely do have times where I'm craving eggs. And I think that means I'm low on like choline or something, or just something within eggs that I can get a lot more of than I can otherwise. But for the most part, eggs kind of make me feel sick, so I don't really eat too many of them. But whenever I do crave them, I will eat them, and I don't really get sick when I crave them. I'll be eating butter and other animal fats like lard or tallow, just anything like that. I'm gonna avoid any olive type oils, even though I don't think they're necessarily bad for me. I'm just gonna avoid them for now. Hard whole cheeses basically means cheeses that are like lower in lactose. Parmesan, apparently feta cheese is low in lactose. Sharp cheddar. I will be drinking coffee, water, mineral water, sparkling water, and a diet soda a day if I so choose to pick that, you know. Or using any seasoning I want, as long as it doesn't have a bunch of like actual stuff in it that I don't want in my food. Like if I go to look at a bottle of seasoning and it's like Lowry's and it's got like 9 different anti-caking agents, I'm not gonna use it. For the most part, I've been using just salt so far. If I wanted something, I'll just sprinkle it on there, like a little garlic powder or whatever. If you want to do just salt, feel free to do that. Liver capsules, I ordered some, they haven't come in yet, so as soon as those come in, I'll be taking those. And if not, I'll just go get some liverwurst, likely, to kind of supplement once a week. And then finally, fruit. And that's only if I have a strong urge to go eat something like a cheesecake or pie or something. Because I work at a restaurant, we have like all these things just available to us, just kind of sitting there. If I see myself doing that, I will definitely back up and grab an orange or is something. You know, I've been at the restaurant a few days this week and I haven't been put in that situation yet. I think it's because my mindset's kind of shifted towards what I'm doing now. So it really hadn't been that hard. Well, that's the list of things I'll be eating. So here's some of the parameters of how I will be eating these things. This is kind of what I did when I first started over 2 years ago. It's what kept me successful in the beginning. It's very simple. If you're hungry, eat a full meal. That just means don't snack. If you find yourself snacking, stop snacking, eat a full meal. The second thing is taking electrolytes where you find you can't stick to your plan. If you go out to eat and it's literally just a pasta place and you want to socialize but you really can't eat there, sometimes I'll just go, you know, pick up something somewhere on the way, or I'll just take, you know, a good amount of electrolytes, just some salt and potassium, sometimes some magnesium with a little bit of water. And that usually, you know, that'll kick the craving to eat for a little bit, because you could just be dehydrated for all you know. I think it's a good solid plan of action if you find yourself in a place you couldn't stick to your diet. And then finally, I want to be more conscious of how I feel after I eat. A pretty big one for me, because I don't really think about that when I'm hungry. Like, for whatever reason, when I'm hungry, those signals take over, and it's just a hyper focus on getting something to eat. But I've been doing this the past few days, and it's really interesting to see, like, when I get hungry. A lot of the times it's just been boredom, and that's when I stick to my electrolytes and move on. But the most interesting thing is seeing like what little things trigger what. Like, I had a few French fries and I posted about it. The next day I just felt pretty low, and I really didn't have a reason to feel low, kind of depressed, a little anxious. And that's the only thing I can think of, unless there's just like some environmental factor around me that was causing this. If I can narrow it down to that, then I will know in the future to kind of just stay away from that. But I think being conscious of like anything you're doing is probably a good plan. So just maybe kind of work that into your life no matter what. Here goes the TLDR of the whole thing. Eat mostly meat with some added fats. Eat a full meal when you're hungry, and don't snack. If you find yourself snacking, eat the full meal. I think they should be pretty simple guidelines for anyone to follow. Like I said, whether or not you're on this diet or not. If you want to join along, check out my Instagram, links down below in the description. Also have a Facebook page if you'd rather do that on there, because I know on Facebook, the people that are commenting on the posts are also posting pictures, which is really cool. And yeah, see you next time.